Hi, I'm Marty Hurst and welcome to Photographing Your Sculptures Affordably and Effectively. Really proud to be able to show you this course today. Now, the reason for doing this course was to be able to show sculptors how to elevate their images for online sales, for gallery submissions, and also for social media content. So let's get right into it and I'll talk to you a little bit about it. As you can see here, it's going to be 3 different lessons. The very first one is going to be all online at your own pace, where you're going to be researching different areas, the different purposes for photographing your sculptures. Like I said, online sales, social content, and also gallery submissions. The second one is we're going to be able to do this hands-on. So I'm going to be able to show you how to photograph your sculptures. And then the third one will be online facilitated by me, and we're going to all together edit our photos and make sure that they're enhancing our sculptures the best way we can, and we're going to be sharing those photos as well. So let's have a look at a bit of the course and I'll explain a few things here. Now, our instructor is Danny Selvo, and the course came about from Danny and I, who went to art school many years ago, having a bit of a chat and seeing how her business was going. So she teaches sculpture, and she also runs a wonderful gallery called Be My Keeper in Ocean Grove. And she was talking about how her students and how herself just really didn't know how to take photos of their sculptures and just didn't have the time and wanted some cheap and quick, easy ways to do that. So this course is designed to get you a folio at the end, and that is your assessment for it. So you can see here our assessment, our learning instructions for your assessment and the rubric and everything there. But I'll let you have a look at that in your own pace, and let's get straight into photographing our sculptures for different purposes. So this is the online lesson. So each of these at the start has what the lesson is about, the objectives we cover, and how to do that. And then you'll see the course is always divided to scaffolding kind of technique that we're doing in the learning of this. So we have our overview, and then we always have our sub-learning, sub little modules, and then always an activity, and a summary, and a reflection. So let's go through it. So you'll see each of the lessons has its own theme photo in the background. The whole course is black on white because there are some really colourful pictures in the end there. So we always start with our little introduction overview. We've got our little Be My Keeper, Keeper's Gallery, which is Danny's business in the corner because it's her presenting, or what I'm acting is her presenting this at the end. And we've got our theme picture. We have a podcast for those people that like to learn by listening, which summarises the lesson, and also a transcript there for accessibility reasons, but also some people like to read. Now, learning something that teaching something that is visual is very difficult in the written word. So what I've done is I've been able to, in each of the things that we're learning in this section, is we've put in image juxtaposition sliders. So you can see here we're talking about artistic lighting. So there's the normal lighting, there's the artistic lighting, and you slide it over and you can see what the difference is when you take a few of the notes that you can do there. Now you'll see all the way through this, the same pot there. So we have complementary backgrounds. So all the way through the course is the same particular item so that we can embed that learning. We get familiar with that particular pot, and we can see it in all its different ways. So here we have the complementary complementary backgrounds, and well-composed photos. You can see my salt and pepper and my tea jars there, and high resolution and low resolution, and what that does to your images as well. Always at the bottom of each of these sub-lessons we have a summary, and we also have a nice little summary in a diagram form so that you can just do that quick visual learning and embed that as well. Each section has a little quiz, or I call it what did we learn, because some people can be really scared of the word quiz and things like that. So here we have a multiple choice one. We can click on that and we've gamified it a little bit and we can see it's correct. On each of the lessons we also earn a badge, which is really great. I can't do it, it involves you having all of the content, so that won't work on the online showing at the moment. Again, we have our podcast, our transcript, There's quite a bit of writing there, but this is all about building a portfolio, and then we show you what we will end up with. This is a folio for online sales, so you want to be able to make sure that people can see what you're selling from all kinds of angles so that they can get a really good look. Again, the summary. Here we have a multiple choice. It's not a visual one, just in case we have different types of learners. And then we'll go to the last one here, and this is for social media and web content. Now, I haven't put photos in here. I've wanted them to take themselves out of the course and show them a little bit of a sneak preview of what they will end up with. So this is in the actual program that we will have the shareable photos. So this is from the Ballerina Arts Trail, some photos I took a couple of weeks ago. Here I've let them off having a quiz at the end, because sometimes it's just nice to do that. Every time there's an activity, we've got a box here, a little bit of an exclamation mark, and there's some links here. So this one is about having a look at different websites to get an idea of what you want your photos to look at, and then to be able to then have everyone share those ideas. We look at it in a reflection. So there is a reflection here, and what we've done here is I've set up a Miro board. I have a Miro account, I use it all the time, and I've done an instructional video using the real actual thing, because we've got to remember the cohort here seems to be very, because they're very hands-on people and artists, they don't have a great understanding of technology. So we've done a step-by-step video there for them to be able to do this. Now, the second session will be in person, but there are people that like to learn a little bit about what they're going to do. They get a little bit scared. Oh, what are we going to be doing hands-on? So I've also put all those resources online. So again, it's the same. This is our theme this time. Some beautiful cups there by Danny Salvo. We've got our podcast, our transcript, and here we're setting up. So in person, we're going to set up a bit of a studio, and here you can see one at home. This is my house, and we have my oven here, and we have these hotspots. So it will tell you exactly what all of these things are. And then down further, we can see them close up, and you can see where to buy them, and it will take you out to those areas so that it's made really, really simple for you. And you can set everything up and have all of your kit there for under $50. It's pretty good. So let's see what else we've got. Let's go back out to here, and we're going to go to our third lesson, which is our online facilitated one. Again, tells you everything we're doing, our learning objectives. This is all exactly as per the other sessions that we've had. And we're going to go on to 3.1 just to show you here how we are doing this one. And it's going to take a little bit of time to load because I am living down the coast, and we do have some internet issues. But while that's loading, I am actually heading down to Ocean Grove because the future for this course is we're actually going to, over the Christmas time, run it with a few guinea pigs and see if it actually works, and hopefully, continue learning about the learners and what we can be doing. So here, this will be facilitated online, but again, people like to see what they're doing, or they might like to go back to these resources. So we've got the crop tool here, and there's a little video. Okay, now I'm going to show you some tools that we can use to enhance your images. Now, each time we have used exactly the same image, and we go on from where we were. So the crop tool here, you can see by the end of this video, we'll have it cropped, and here you can see it starts from where the crop is, and we press play and we see lens correction and before and after. We have an activity which allows us to then go and practice that ourselves. Now I want to go through, it's the same for the second one, and each time we're learning a few more techniques, only a few at a time. And here we can see the pop, and then at the end of this you can see the before photo of what we started with and the end photo there. And which is a really great place to end this video. I'll just show you one little more thing. And so at the end of this, people will have all of their badges and things that they've got it. We've got all our references here, and we've also got our student survey so that we continue that continuous improvement, that loop of learning. I hope that you have really enjoyed today's presentation, and I look forward to seeing you at some stage down at Be My Keeper Gallery with Danny, and let's see if we can get your sculptures looking fantastic. Enjoy.